Today I'm going to show you how you can create this budget tracker using just your Excel sheet. And it's very simple. Let's get into it. First thing you want to do is enter in your current balance. This is all of your banks minus all of your debts, your exact current balance. So let's say current balance and enter in whatever it might be. Now don't worry about how much it is, whether it's 0 or whether it is minus 50,000 or you're balling out and you have 500,000. It doesn't matter. Just put in whatever money you have right now and don't worry about it. But make sure the figure that you've entered is absolutely correct. Then you want to enter in all of your incomes. So let's say salary, your side hustles, maybe you have a YouTube channel, and your dividend income and whatever other incomes you have can be added down here. Go into the second column, sum it up and keep it ready for the next step. Now go ahead and enter your expenses. Now I've gone ahead and included some of the common expenses: rent or mortgage, your car loan EMI, grocery expenses, home utilities, telephone, maintenance, fuel or transportation, your daily coffee or weekly coffee, whatever it might be, weekend expenses. If there is something that you like to do often on weekends, go ahead and include that. Go ahead and put down a miscellaneous expenses, and this is where most people would normally stop, but I want you to take it one step further. Remember those expenses that are not monthly, not weekly. Put in those expenses that are even sometimes an annual expense. So for example, go ahead and put in your gym membership, even though you might be paying for it only once in a year. Likewise, go ahead and put in your vacation expenses as well, because it's important to have a budget, and even if you are taking a vacation, you need to have it budgeted so that you don't feel bad once you get back from your vacation. Of course, again, if you have any other expenses, include it. If you don't use any of these expenses, go ahead and remove it. Come back down here and sum this up as well and keep it ready for the next step. So let's come in and enter in some of our incomes. Let's say your salary is 10,000. Let's say your YouTube income is 1,000. Let's say your dividend income is 500, and there you have it. That is your monthly income. Now go ahead and put in your monthly expenses. Let's say your rent is 2,000, your car EMI is 1,000, your grocery bill is 1,500, your home utilities might be 500, your telephone might be 300, maintenance 200, fuel 200, coffee 200, weekend expenses 300, miscellaneous. I like to always keep my miscellaneous expenses a little bit on the higher side, so that we'd rather save a little extra by not spending those miscellaneous expenses rather than be short and below your budget at the end of the month when you compare. So let's say 1,500. Now let's say that this month you're not renewing your gym membership, so go ahead and put 0, and you're not taking a vacation this month as well, so go ahead and put 0. So what are you left with? You're left with your total income minus your total expense, which is your monthly savings. Now that's all of the hard part done. Let's now go and call this column August. Let's call this September, and you can go ahead and drag it until whatever date that you require. Let's say for this example, we are doing it till March. The second thing you have to do is go ahead and copy all of this and drag it as well, and you now have all of the data copied in here. Now let's say you plan to take a Christmas vacation. Go ahead and put in all of your expected cost for that vacation. You also have a gym membership renewal in the month of January. Let's say 3,000 for that. Let's say now that you're expecting an increment in the month of January, you can go ahead and factor in that as well, so that we have a comprehensive budget ready. Now here's the interesting part. We can now see how much we have saved over the period of 8 months. We can see down here at the bottom that our average has been 2,300 in savings per month, and our total savings has been 18,400 over the course of this 8 months, even though one of the months has been in the negative. So now based on this, you can plan how much of these savings do you want to invest, how much do you want to keep towards this December month where you're going to be short, and so on. This is where a lot of people go wrong. They use up all of this extra income in the previous months, and then this month on December, they have a big hit and it really hits them hard. Now let's get to my favorite part. How do you track your budget? What you want to do is every single month, go ahead and input the exact amount that is there in your bank account, just like how you did for the first step. Now, after the first step, in this optimistic example, we had 500,000. At the end of August, you have 505,000. We now come back to the bottom of the sheet and let's calculate how much is the balance you should be having as per your budget. So go ahead and type budgeted balance. Go in here, and what you want to do is select your current balance plus your monthly savings. So you should be having 503,800. But what do you have? You have 505,000. So you go down here and type variance, which tells you whether you're on track or not. So we want to go back to the top and you want to subtract that with the budgeted balance. So as you can see, in the month of August, you have a positive variance and you've done much better than what you've budgeted for. Now likewise, all you have to do is drag it across and you have the same information everywhere. Drag it across, don't worry about this, we'll get to all of this in just a second. And the only months that you're going to want to check out is the months that you've already completed. So don't worry about all of these figures right here because we're not there yet. At the end of September, you'll go ahead and check how much is the balance in your account. Just type that in and you can now see that you have another positive balance of another 1,200 during the month of September. At the end of October, let's say you have a balance of 510,000 as well. You've now utilized an additional 3,800 that is in excess of your budget. This is how you would go about creating a very simple budget tracker. If you're finding this video helpful, please don't forget to hit the like button down below. It really helps me out a lot. And now finally, I don't like to use an Excel sheet like this because my OCD kicks in and I like to beauty it up a little bit so that it's more inviting for us to actually continue to use this on a monthly basis. If it looks like this, it looks horrendous and I wouldn't really feel like doing my budget. So as you can see, this is what I've ended up with, and you can format it obviously the way you like it, but make sure it's presentable to yourself so that it's actually attractive enough. It actually makes you want to work on this Excel sheet once in a while so that you are on track with your budget. This will really help you out in the long run. It will keep you motivated to save and invest the way you need to. It will also keep you motivated and give you a plan on how to use your spendings, how to keep clear of getting into debts and so on. Now, if you're wondering what happened to the formula, I haven't deleted it. I've just changed the color of the text so that it's more appealing because all of this stuff is not going to be needed until much later. I'll leave a link in the description below to this exact Excel sheet so that you can download it for free and use it for your own budgeting purposes. By the way, if you are interested, I have started another YouTube channel where I teach MS Excel or other MS Office apps. Please be sure to check it out. I'll leave links in the pinned comment and in the description below. Check out this video if you want to learn more about budgeting, or you can check out this video. If you enjoyed this video and found this useful, please leave a like down below and subscribe to my channel if you're new. My name is Kenneth. You're watching Boss Your Money. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.